走。大正百宝能。还是不要挡住我的。下来。啊！这是什么奇怪的地方？还有我涉水。Wendy's.
What? Saving Skyrim wasn't enough for you? Had to sign on for even more heroics. It's good to see you. I could use your help. You know better than anyone what we're dealing with. We need to figure out exactly what the Grey Host is up to.
Oh, hello, Gwendis. Do you need help with your investigation?
You know the Raven Watch deals with threats all the time. Trouble is, there's never been a threat consisting of a reborn army of vampires and werewolves from the First Era. So yes, I could use some help. We need to know what they're planning.
Ah, you know that Raven Watch deals with threats all the time. Trouble is, there's never been a threat consisting of a reborn army of vampires and werewolves from the First Era. So yes, I could use some help. We need to know what they are planning. So, what do we know so far? 目前为止我们知道什么？
We know that one of the original ruling members of the Grey Host is rebuilding their army, gathering vampires and werewolves to their banner. And we know they're experimenting with life energy. So, what do you say? Ready for another adventure?
他说 Grey Host 的其中一个原始的统治者呢，正在重建他们的军队，然后把这个吸血鬼跟狼人都招入他们的麾下。我们知道他们在做一些关于这个 life energy 的实验，所以呢 ，ready for another adventure， 准备要再来一场冒险嘛。I'll help you find out more about Grey Host， 我来这个帮忙你了解更多关于 Grey Host 的事情。
Everything I learned up to now points in the same direction. Bankerai Garrison. There's a scholar named Lorette Deal there who may be able to tell us more about the Grey Host and how they were defeated. Cart's over there when you're ready to go.
他在他手上目前的材料都指向同一个地方，就是 Bankerai Garrison，Bankerai 的军营。有一个学者叫做 Lorette Deal， 可能可以告诉我们更多关于 Grey Host 的事情，然后应该要如何打败他们。那就是他的车子在这里，你准备好就走了。What are you hoping to accomplish at the Bankerai Garrison? 你希望在 Bankerai Garrison 知道什么，完成什么事情？
I'm hoping a scholar of ancient Bankerai battles named Lorette Deal or one of her colleagues can tell us more about the Grey Host. With any luck, they have information about the Grey Host that's not too outlandish.
为什么这样 ？What do you mean outlandish？ 为什么说是比较局外人的东西？
The priests have this old holy text that claims St. Pelin leapt off the garrison's walls, landed among the host, asked Stendar for endless blood, and then fed them all without dying. Then the garrison dropped some rocks on them. See? Outlandish.
The priests have this old holy text， 就是神父有一段古老的经文呢，讲说圣培林 leaped off the garrison's wall, landing among the host, asked Stendar for endless blood， 就是说他从那个城墙上跳下去 ，landed among the host， 然后 host 是什么？然后这个向这个 Stendar 祈求这个无尽的这个血 ，then fed them all without dying， 然后可以让他们这个永远都不饥饿。Then Garrison dropped some rocks on them. See? Outlandish. So you want more reasonable answers.
Exactly. We need practical facts about how the Grey Host was defeated at Bankerai Garrison. Hopefully Scholar Deal can provide them.
我们需要知道说这个 Grey Host 是怎么样，过去是怎么在 Bankerai Garrison 被击败的。希望这个学者可以告诉我。
Everything I learned up to now points in the same direction. My research has uncovered pieces, but I hope the scholars at the Bankarai garrison can put the puzzle together. My research indicates a council ruled the Grey Host. One of those leaders fell out of favor and another survived the final battle. A Durrani noble with connections to Viridian Watch gave the survivor sanctuary. In return, they made her a vampire.
Oh.
Probably, but nothing that can't wait. Let's take the cart to the Bankarai garrison and find the scholars who can tell us more about the history of the Grey Host. For the moment, there are an awful lot of evil conspiracies afoot in Tamriel, and not nearly enough Ravenwatch members to investigate them all. But this isn't a one-person job, which is why we recruited help. No idea. They're spread out. Adusa, for example. My research has uncovered pieces, but I hope in the ancient past, the
走，去吧。
Well, this isn't at all what I expected. What happened here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you here for a tour? I'm afraid they've all been suspended until this mess with the Imperial Army is resolved. If I could offer a suggestion, turn around and head for the safety of Evermore's walls.
We came a long way to ask you about the Grey Host. 我们长途跋涉来这里就是要问你关于 Grey Host 的事情啊。
As you can plainly see, now is not a good time. My fellow scholars and I fled when Septima Tharn and her Daedra-worshipping zealots attacked.
为什么又
We
跟
barely
姓
got
丧
out
的人
before
有
the
关
first impacts from their ballistae shook the walls.
You can rest easy. High King Emmerich and I have retaken the garrison.
You did? Why didn't any of the knights report this? No one tells scholars anything. Well, if that's true, and I see no reason you'd offer such an audacious lie, then thank you. Septima Tharn is mad. Had we stayed, she would have fed us to her Daedra.
Now that things have settled down, can I ask you some question about Grey Host?
I'm sorry. Concern for my colleagues and the Pyre Watch warrior who accompanied them has my thoughts in a jumble. Come to think of it, the Pyre Watch are experts on the Grey Host. Find my friends, and I'm sure the warrior will answer your questions.
Pyre Watch?
They're guardians sworn to watch over a Grey Host burial site located here in Bankarai. One of their warriors was here recruiting when the garrison came under attack. She went to protect my colleagues, but no one's returned. Can you go find them? Cogleen and Indus fled in the direction of Evermore with the Pyre Watch warrior, while Jannard headed toward Kerbal's Hollow. Please be careful. The wilderness can be treacherous between here and there.
This scholar's research doesn't go back to the First Era. And the other scholars fled? That puts a wrinkle in our plans, all right. This Pyre Watch warrior is a promising lead, though. Let's go find her and the other scholars. I heard. Let's split up and go after them. All take Kerbal's Hollow. You head toward...
Okay.
I heard. Yeah. Find the scholars. But try not to get eaten by anything.
好，怎么走呢？诶，那里竟然有那个野 CG 课。开心。我收到什么信 ？Nice。有赚到钱，太好了，开心。这个坟之前有来过。
over here. You're the first thing I've seen that isn't an undead monstrosity. Oh, lovely. Are you with the garrison? Please, tell me you're here to rescue me.
Scholar Dill sent me to find you. She has a camp outside the garrison's wall. 他叫我来找你，他在那个 garrison 的城墙外面有一个营地。
Oh, thanks, Stendar. I thought I could make it to Evermore, but I tired myself out. When I tried to pass through the old graveyard, I ran into unspeakable horrors. Thought I was finished. I'll head back now. Oh, say, did you find that Pyre Watch warrior?
No, Scholar Dill said she was with you. And indoors.
She was. The Imperials tracked us, so she picked a fight with them and led Indus away while I fled into the graveyard. Please look for them. Bring them back safe. I'll find Scholar Dill's camp straight away.
So.
I'll hurry back to Scholar Dill's camp. Be safe.
Banquerai 地图套。Stinkhorn 臭脚。那是什么地方啊？往那边去吗？走 ，Pyre Watch。
You there. Come. You don't look like a refugee. You a soldier from the garrison. What news of the Imperial attack?
Scholar Dill sent me to find you. She was at camp outside the garrison's wall.
Oh? That's wonderful news. Cogleen and I intended to head straight for Evermore. The cursed Imperials caught up with us. They would have captured us if not for that Pyre Watch warrior. Have you seen her? Is she alive?
I haven't. Scholar Cogleen said she was with you. Oh.
She was. She distracted the Imperials and ordered me to run to this camp. Then she headed for the Crypt of the Exiles, a perfect place to shelter, or set an ambush. The Pyre Watch warrior is very brave. Will you please look for her?
I'll go to the Crypt of the Exiles. Get to Scholar Dill's camp.
I will go to Scholar Dill's camp now. We are most fortunate you came to our aid.
好，又要回去了，靠！
I will return to Scholar Dill's camp. May Tall Papa guide your steps.
那边有一个世界网哎。走，走，好可爱，有小鹿哎。 读一个才增加5点，这个法师公会的。这个来过第3次啊，里面的大只鬼真的有够烦的。Come 啊！第一个包包的东西都不太值钱。怎么那么干净？前面有人已经开过路了。
Come forward, you godless mongrel. My apologies, Wayfarer. The shadows make it difficult to discern friend from foe. It gladdens my heart to hear that Scholar Deal is safe. That is... Lead on, Wayfarer. The exit. Let us see the sky once more.
终于重见天日啊 ！Yes。
I came to Bankurai Garrison seeking recruits for the Pyre Watch. Hunding help us, I did not expect those villains to arrive and send innocent people fleeing for shelter. I am grateful you saved the scholars.
What can I
Now what can I
do?
do for you in return?
我可以做什么事情来报答你呢？感谢你救了那个学者。I'm looking for information about Grey Host of the First Era. 我在收集关于这个第一纪元的 Grey Host 的情报。
The Grey Host was a terrible army of vampires, werewolves, and other monsters that pillaged the land. Only the combined might of the Bankurai Garrison and the Alessian Empire finally defeated them. That story, unfortunately, is mired in legend.
这个当年是 Bankurai Garrison 跟艾莱西亚的帝国第一帝国一起把它打败的。So there's nothing you can tell me about how Grey Host was defeated. 所以你不知道他们到底是怎么被打败的。
The true story may be as enthralling as the legends, but we only have bits and pieces of it. Magic was involved, almost certainly. But whether it was divine in nature or Alessian sorcery, we have never been able to determine.
这里面肯定是有魔法的 ，almost certainly， 几乎可以确定。But whether it was divine in nature or Alessian sorcery, we have never been able to determine. 也不知道这是神的天然力量，或者说是 Alessian 艾莱西亚的女王底下的这些法师们的力量，这我们就不知道了。There must be something you know that can help us understand the Grey Host. 你一定知道些什么能够帮助我们去了解这 Grey Host.
I can delve into the records of my order when I return to our sanctum, but understand that the Watch is concerned with keeping the past buried, not exposing it. I can tell you that there are indications that one of the hosts survived the slaughter.
我可以从我的命令里面找出那些记录。当我回到那个我们的 Sanctum 里面，但是 The Watch is concerned with keeping the past buried, not exposing it. 为什么会建立一个这个哨站？是因为为了要把这些过去埋葬，而不是要把它爆出来。There are indications one of the hosts survived the slaughter. We learned something similar. A Darani noble offered the survivor sanctuary.
A Dareni noble? That gives some credence to the historical record. An incomplete parchment mentioned Viridian Watch, but we never saw the significance. It also said that only the worthy could enter the sanctuary.
The worthy?
We never determined what that meant.
I need to tell my associate Gwendis about this. You should return to Scholar Deal's camp.
I do not know the nature of your mission, Wayfarer, and I still have my own to uphold. But if you seek answers about the Grey Host, then may Mara bless your search.
走回去找他。
I will go check on the scholars at Deal's camp. Thank you again, Wayfarer.
走。
There you are.
Interested?
Good. You're back. I found Jannard and I see you've managed to return with the rest. Show off. Now that we settled that matter, what did the Pyre Watch warrior tell you about the Grey Host?
Shelaria said the historical record is incomplete concerning the details of the Grey Host. 历史记录已经不完整。
I was afraid of that. So much about the first era has been lost. I wonder if the Pyre Watch knows anything about the other details we learned. About the survivor and their connection to a Dareni noble.
She confirmed that there was a survivor, and they may have taken sanctuary in Viridian Watch.
That matches what we already uncovered, and confirms the Dareni connection. Did you find out anything else I should know?
Apparently, the legend says the way to safety was only available to those worthy to receive it. 只有那些值得的人才能够安全的进去。
A riddle, damn it. There's always a riddle. Well, I say we go to Viridian Watch and figure this out on our own. I'll mark the location on your map. Now let's go before Scholar Deal tries to regale me with more tales of the Knights of St. Palin.
I meet you inside the Viridian Watch. 走。
I'll meet you at Viridian Watch.
在哪里呀？耶！所以这是要我去。Deo gracias, Deo gracias。感觉好可怕哦。Gracias。干！ Nice.那个 Sky Shard 在外面还是里面？在里面哈。装了那个 add on 以后，感觉不找这个 Sky Shard 都对不起自己。走。
Look. There's a sigil right there. Don't you see it?
What sigil? Where is the sigil?
It makes so much sense. The riddle. Only those worthy can find the way to safety. Only vampires and werewolves can see these sigils. That explains why no one ever found anything.
I don't see any sigils.
That's because you aren't a vampire or a werewolf. Hold on, I've got just the thing. Here, a blood pendant. It lets me share some of my vampiric essence so you can see the sigils too. It's perfectly safe. At least, Fenorian said it was harmless.
Fenorian. That's our next step.
We follow the sigils, of course. The Grey Host survivor must have used these as a guide, and they were made for that specific purpose. Another one. Keep going west. South here. Not that we have a choice.
先吸了再说。Come.
East, down that tunnel. Let's go south, up those steps. East here, and down again. Another one, northeast around this corner. Another one, northeast around this corner. Keep going straight. I think we're close. Ha! This must be it! Now how to go about opening it. That's done it. Let's check inside. Rada Al-Saran was a survivor. That figures. And Lady Thorn helped him. Or should I say, Lady Ingrid. Wait, what's that? Let me see it. I recognize this signet, but that doesn't make any sense.
Does this have something to do with the Grey Host?
I don't know. No, this can't be. But it is, isn't it? Damn it. I don't like where this is going. I've seen this signet before, or one just like it. My mentor, Count Verandas, had one. But why would he have something connected to the Grey Host? That doesn't make any sense.
Riverwatch 跟他有关系吗？
You're right, of course. There must be something we're missing. We need answers, and there's only one place to find them. Ravenwatch Castle in Rivenspire. Let's go. I'll explain more when we get there. I need time to think.
Ravenspire. 这个古老强大的吸血鬼家族。好久没来这儿了。
Over here. Good, you made it. So, I've had some time to think. I know this may seem a little unorthodox, but I want to go into the castle through the secret passage.
Secret passage? But isn't this your castle? 你为什么要走回自己家？为什么要走秘密通道呢？
Yes, but we just learned that Count Verandis may have been involved with the Grey Host thousands of years ago and never told us. That disturbs me, and that never happens. I want to investigate this quietly before I involve the rest of the family.
But Verandis is gone. Why sneak in the back?
Other members of the house might be around. If they see us, they'll ask questions. I don't want to sully Verandis' memory with whatever this is. Not until we know for sure. I want to figure this out before we involve anyone else.
Verandis gave his life to save Ravenspire. Does it matter what he did thousands of years ago? 他为了 Ravenspire 已经牺牲了他的生命，为什么？这跟他千年之前做过事情有
I
关
don't
吗？
want it to matter, but it does. Why would he keep this from me? I need to see what's in the castle cellar. That's where he stored his private possessions. We followed his wishes and never disturbed the place. Until... This way. The door's over here. Watch out for vermin. We don't fumigate down here as often as we should. Let's hurry to the cellar. I'm fairly certain I can get it unlocked.
Venorian 会回来吗？
Give me a moment. Hurry now. Inside. See if you can find the signet. Just a crate of knickknacks. Nothing important. Keep looking. Not in there either. Ugh, Verandis. Why are you so good at hiding things? Empty flasks. Good to know they're here, but not what we need at present.
Armoire.
Another secret door? I didn't know that was here. It has the same mark as the signet. Maybe. Opened. Let's see what's inside. What is this place? Did Verandis use this as a secret study?
Verandis,
Check the desk,
I
would
know
you?
that your ceaseless quest to appease and cuddle the mortals takes a great deal of your time, but I must insist that you take a brief respite from your work to come visit the great castle we erected in your absence. It truly is magnificent. I firmly believe that when the peace we both seek is realized, Greyholm will stand among the wonders of the world. It will be a beacon of hope for our kind and the mortals who serve us. A grand reminder that anything is possible with hard work and vision. Your absence is felt here. The Grey Council rules the Grey Host, but your seat at our table remains empty. Even Exarch Ufra feels your loss, though she would never admit it. Come, my friend, visit us at Grey Home. We created a laboratory that rivals anything in the Mage's Guild. I have no doubt that you and Exarch Tinkalis can complete your research there. I've drawn a map on the back of this letter to guide you to the island. Return to us, Verandis. Return to the Great Council, to your family, and to your home. Your beloved brother, Reda al-Saran.
That letter. What does it say? That letter. Please tell me it's just an old to-do list or something,
This letter
and not
suggests
actually
the
proof that the
Count
man I
Verandis
trusted with my life was involved with the Grey Host.
Oh,
What? Verandis, how could you? I don't want to believe it, and yet here it is, right before my very eyes. Why didn't he ever tell me? I thought I knew everything there was to know about him. No, there has to be more. What else does the letter say?
it mentioned an island and a Grey Host castle. There's a map too.
It's possible that castle no longer exists, but I want to go. I refuse to believe Verandis was part of the Grey Host. There has to be more to this. Some piece of the puzzle that makes sense of everything. Are you still with me? Thank you. The cart's still waiting outside. We'll take it to the docks and travel by boat from there as we follow this map.
All right.
I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Delaying the inevitable won't help anyone, and it won't get me the answers I need. Come on, let's go see what's on this secret island.
我总觉得这个 Grandis 的配音的那个人好像是那个 Dragon Age 里面的那个蕾蕾安娜，他讲一些字有一个特殊的口音。
Answers, I hope. Look, I have to do this. I'm going to see this journey through, no matter what truth waits at the end. That letter we found. Over on this. Why didn't you tell us? That letter we found. We follow the... Look around. This still doesn't feel entirely real.
Grey Home， 惠尔，全新的地方耶，太棒了。